Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Youbbuteo, your favourite Subbuteo vlog. Welcome back, it's good to see you again. Do you remember sometime last year I did a video on how to paint a Subbuteo team? Might have even been further than that. I did an episode on how to paint a Subbuteo team. It was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, because before I did a video that was a bit tongue-in-cheek on how to build a pitch, and that was alright, but I knew I was a bad painter. So because I'm a bad painter, I did a video on how to paint a team and did my own custom team. If you haven't seen it, there's a little link up in the corner now. If you have seen it, you'll know how bad a painter I am. If you follow me on social media, you'll know how bad a painter I am. But luckily for us poor painters out there are some amazing Subbuteo painting. And Callum Westwood of Westwood Table Soccer, and also the Netflix show as well. He's on the podcast over on there. He does tutorials on how to paint, and he's one of these amazing Subbuteo painters. And he did a paint along. He did a paint along session, showing you exactly what to do, from basing the players, to painting the players, to gluing the players afterwards. I thought I'd have a go. I thought I'd get involved. It's taken me ages. I started doing this in what, maybe January or February? It's now July. This video might not even come out until the beginning of August, but I've done them. But I'm not going to show you them yet. First, let's have a look at me and how I followed it. Quick spoiler, I weren't very good. But to start off, as we always do, I had to order loads of supplies, so I unboxed them. So we'll go from the unboxing, we'll then go into each lesson. Callum, thank you for doing this, mate. I hope you get time to do another one. It was a lot of fun. I don't have to do another one because I've realised just how bad a painter I am. There'll be links down in the description so you can head over to his channel as well. Go get involved, learn how to paint, and I hope you enjoy this of me not being very good at painting. Roll VT. So let's unbox all this stuff we need then. So first things, we got the paint. Not all the paint, but that's annoying people, me sliding that along the AstroTurf. We got paint. So all the paints he told me to get on the first video. Matte 74, anyone? Matte 61, anyone? Matte 234, anyone? That's the only one with like a better lid. That's got like a cool lid. Whereas the other ones have got like a sticker on it. Don't really mean much to me. But ayo, we've got Matte 154. We've got Matte 153. These are the colours that Callum told me to order, so don't shoot me if they're wrong. Matte 98, and they're all Umbro enamel, which apparently is what the outworkers used to use with Subbuteo. We've also got, there was another one there as well, don't know where it's gone. There was another one I had on the side. I've also got a white acrylic, because he told us to get well. And then he told us to get a 0 scale brush. Well, I didn't order the 0 scale brush that he told us, and I'll be honest, this looks awful. It looks really fat, so I'm probably going to have to go and buy another brush. But he's had another video out recently that we also need to buy a craft knife and something else, which is completely going out of my mind, but I will go and buy them because I think we're going to need them. And now I just need the teams to turn up, so I'm waiting for the teams to turn up. As soon as the teams come from Santiago, so let's jump ahead in time and let's have a look at the teams. So there we go, teams turned up from Santiago Table Soccer, nice and quick, because this arrived on like the 5th, might have even arrived on the 4th a couple of days ago. They only got sent out on the 3rd, so that's well good. I'm quite happy about that. I can't remember what base combination I ordered. We had loads of opportunities to buy different base combinations. Can't remember what I ordered, can't remember what colour goalkeeper rod I ordered, but I'm excited. I still haven't bought my craft knife that he said we needed in episode 2, because apparently we need that to get some of these players together. But let's do my classic, usual unboxing. I ordered the green rod, there we go, that's the rod I ordered. Nothing else in there, nothing, you can't even see I'm showing you. Nothing else is in there. So we've got a box, we'll see in a minute if I can put that box together just as well as Callum did. We'll get the invoice out of the way. You don't need to be seeing any of that. Although I will say a big thank you to Santiago for doing this deal, because they got together with Callum and put on a special promotion, so these will come at the right price. Where is everything? Is everything in there? I'm looking, I'm thinking that's not it. So we've got a goalkeeper rod. Here's the teams. I went for the black and red base combination. There's my players. I'm happy that I went for that base combination because that looks pucker. He did say in his last video, episode 2, he's not done on to episode 3 yet, that some of the bases might be together. Thank God they are. Because I remember when I did my Subbuteo team, my own custom team, they were bloody awful putting these together. They shouldn't be glued together. They should pick apart. I don't know how to pick them apart, but they're together in my eyes, so we'll leave them together. We've got players. Now what he said in his last video, this is why we need the craft knife, is some of the players will come with like excess plastic on them. Let's have a look, see if we can find any on this guy. I actually think he might be alright. Oh yeah, so maybe there's a bit of a line. I don't know if you can see in there, there's a bit of a line. That might be it. Let me see if I can find one. See if I've got to do any work on these. Or as he actually sent me, oh yeah. So look, around this guy's hand. Don't know how well that's focusing. Around his hand is like an extra bit. Yeah, guess I'm going to have to get that craft knife and get that little bit off. It's when they come out of mould. because they're the way they're moulded together. But for now, what we're going to do, there's my goalkeeper. We'll get, oh God, can't even stand him in. We'll get the goalkeeper in. He won't actually fit in. I can't get him in. I guess I've got to press him down a little bit. There, oh, I'll tell you what, he goes in there lovely. These are better. I'm going to say this. The way go you paints, these are better. Santiago definitely appeared to be better. Oh, that clicked in so easy. See that? Boom. So if you've not seen these Santiago bases before, they're made basically to replicate heavyweight Subbuteo bases, but according to Callum, they are lighter, so we have to put a weight in them to get a bit of weight on them. But I like them just as they are. Obviously, I'm going to paint them as well. But how do they flick? I've got a Santiago team, but how do they flick? Alright. And I'm not a good flicker. Normally, you've seen my videos before. But there we go. It's more like one of my videos. Normally, when I flick, they never do what they're meant to. They flick really well. I like them a lot. I'm going to play with these more. These are going to be my new non-Subbuteo team of choice. Oh, okay. So there's my team, ready to be painted, ready to get my craft knife on. I'm going to go do that very soon. As soon as I buy the craft knife, I'll show you that when I get it. Slide them aside. Let's see if I can put this box together. Now I know Callum's put instructions of how to do this in the video. I have done these boxes before. They are very similar. But I'll be honest, I hate this style of box. I love the design, not the artwork. The artwork looks great. I could have had a plain white box, but I thought I'd go for a Santiago box with a window in it. Because we like window. But this style of box, oh, I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Done. Part of it. Other side. Okay. Let's fold them like that. Oh, that side was easier. That side was easier. So that's my bottom. This bit's relatively easy. Obviously, I have to poke out these bits so we can get the team in, but I'm not going to do that. That goes like that. Fold that one. I can do this one, see? That's nice and easy. Bum, bada, bum, bum. And that goes in there. Like that. Just like an old style Subbuteo box. And then, we've got to do it all again with a lid. If any manufacturers are out there watching this, when you send me boxes, do me a favour. I'll pay a little bit more shipping. Send them to me ready-made. Well, that's right, that bit was easy. And then we go. There's our Santiago lid with window. All right, let's get the team in it. So there we go, all ready for painting. Put them in there. Got me paints, got me teams. Better go and buy the craft knife now, hadn't I? So I've just finished doing a little work from home, and I just thought very quickly I'd have a tidy up these figures as per. So I've got my trusty knife, which is what I need. You need a craft knife, he said. And in the video he said I've got to get, I don't know where this will zoom. Where's the camera? He said I've got to get rid of these little lines around some of the figures where they come out of mould, which is fair enough, but I'm not very good at it. And yeah, so I'm just having to try and go through this some bit around this arm. So let's get that off, and then next stage would be to watch Callum's next video and see how it goes on. But I'll be honest, I'm not very good at this bit. This goes to show you how good Callum is at his workload, because I'm just scared I'm going to cut an arm off or something. And yeah, I don't want to do that. He's got a nice spiky bit on his head. I suppose I better nip that off. Hopefully that's enough for the craft knife now. Time to go watch his second episode and see how we get on. Let's do it.
You guys can see it. Just soak my stick in the white spirit and then get it in here and then mix it round. Okay? This does take a lot longer to do it by that method, but you can already see.
So there we go. We're starting to keep up. We're getting some lessons as we go. We've got Callum on the laptop. We're following the lines.
And match up. Hands. Now hands are the easiest bit you are going to come across to do. So the paintbrush then.
Alright, so I've started off with one player. Got to do his hands. I thought I'd do the legs and hands at the same time because they seemed easy enough. I think I might have used a bit too much paint on his leg, but I've been following the instructions and I'm just not very good at painting. It's as simple as that. I'm going to do arms and legs first and then I'll follow the instructions for what Callum says on how to do the older heads. Let's crack on and get these hands done. I'm alright at hands. I can do hands. So cack-handed. I've got so much paint here. I ain't gonna lie, I am rubbish at this. Now I've got to do their faces. Once I've done their faces, I can move on to the other skin tones, but Christ, anyone that paints teams all the time, well done. People say they find it relaxing. Oh my days. It's not relaxing at all. At all. So stressful. So stressful. So you might get the odd little stop-start as I go along here because at the same time, I'm also getting stuff coming from work. That base has come out. Let's take him out of that. Let's take him out of that. Let's get him some blue to it because his base is a bit loose. But yeah, you're going to get little bits of me stopping every now and again in the middle of the time of that because I'm getting reports from work. But you guys don't care about that. You just want to see how bad painting I am. Callum, I bet if you're watching, mate, you're pissing yourself. But you're proper having a giggle at it. But hey-oh, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's crack on. Alright, last two skin tones. Let's do this. Alright, so socks done. Yeah, not very good. Sorry if I'm shaking, it's just where I'm holding them at a funny angle. There's meant to be, most of that sock's meant to be black, but it's not. The tops are kind of taking it away. Callum, I understand if you want to chuck me out. Oh my god, that was impossibly hard. Don't know how he's managed it. Don't know how he's managed it. Go over to his proper videos and have a look at how they're meant to be done. Honestly, he made that look easy. Easy. Right, let's get on and do this sleeve.
I've got my thumb based on the base, and what I can do is use my thumb as a resting point. That will help me to keep my line nice and straight if I get my thumb in the right place. And that's going to help me to get a nice,
dude, that's hard.
Crisp line around the shirt.
Oh, we'll see, Callum.
And it's these sort of details here that are really, really making that first episode of figure preparation so important.
So I've just done one short sleeve. And he don't look too shabby. I'm showing you the wrong side, look. He don't look too bad. It's tight getting in that corner though. Let's see how we get on with this last one I've started.
So I want to get this. I want to get this line in now. And then I'm going to come in and just tuck in that bottom bit.
There they are, the two halves. That one turned out alright, I think. Not too shabby on that one. This one's gone wrong, hopefully he's going to show us how to do some touch-ups, because you'll see I've got a bit of red. I don't know if he can. Let's put a bit of red in the kit. Hopefully he's going to show us how to sort them out. Sleeves I've found haven't actually been too bad. I'm still nothing on like any good, but I've been a bit better at these. A bit better. I'm just thinking in the next episode of these paint along, I think we're doing the blimmin' collar. I've looked at pictures of it and I'm like, really? He reckons this is the hardest bit. No. That collar looks pretty moody. But I'm alright at sleeves. Tell you what, kids, it definitely ain't colouring by numbers. So, after months of not doing any of my paint along, here I am doing a paint along, and we're doing the collars, which he makes look incredibly easy, and he's only just done red bits, but hey ho, I've already ballsed it up. Let's see how we get on. Alright, fair enough. Not looking forward to this, but hey ho. This is apparently how we paint a collar, how we paint this horrible collar that this kit's got. These collars ain't easy. Callum, don't hate on these collars. So all of a sudden, my brush will not get to a point. It's winding me up. I have no idea why. No idea. I just can't get it to sit in a point. It's really messing up my collars, I tell you. See it? It just won't go. I don't even know if it's in focus for you. I've tried a bit. Stuff collars, too hard. How's he managed to do that?
Awesome. So there we have our red winged collar section created. Very, very simple. Quite tricky in a way because you have to get that brush set up right. And
tricky. He says tricky.
What we're going to go on to now then is just creating that half on the front of the shirt. So again, got these four guys. So let's get these three out of the way and let's do it.
Let's do this. Creating the half and half. See, what I've done is I've over painted on my neck, so I now. Shut up, Callum. Where's your pulse?
Nice straight line.
What I've done, I meant to like leave a nice white bit here, but I can't. I'm gonna have to touch a lot of this up afterwards because well, I just can't. I'm swearing a lot in this video. I've left too much there, so that white's gonna be a lot of touching up. I'm gonna have to paint this colour on annoyingly. Hope he teaches us how to do touch ups. I was generally quite impressed with my painting until I started doing these collars.
Cool, and
And there you have it. And you can see there, as we look down the top of the shirt, we've got a pretty similar balance of colour between our white left area and our red painted area. So that is how you create your half and half shirt. So this is what they look like at the end of this episode. We've created,
And that's what they look like at the end of that episode. Yeah, right. They look rubbish, Callum.
Of adding the badge, we've added
Yours look great.
that winged V on both sides. In
Touch-ups galore going to be going on here.
Do it in this one, and I've shown you do it.
Right, now I've got to do the smallest circle in the world for this badge. You know what I mean? The smallest circle in the world. Don't know how I'm going to achieve this. So small. No chance. Look. I'm just going to do a red dot on the other side. He's proper halved it perfectly. I ain't doing that. No, I'm in. I can't do that. That one's better. That's probably my best. Showing you, go and sit. That's probably my best one. Don't know if it's in focus at all.
The matte 30.
So I've just painted that badge. Now I'm waiting for that badge to dry. He's just done a tutorial on how to top up, which I'm not doing very well. The collar with white and animal, which, as you guess, I'm pretty darn rubbish at. But we're going for it. I'm not going to do any other touch-ups because I like to think my bad painting adds a bit of me to it. But I want to get this collar right because some of them have got really big baggy necks. Cal's just gives some options on goalkeepers: gold, green and black. Well, I'm going to go with a gold. I think this is gold. It's matte 154, I think he said. But this is what I've got to use in a minute to put the F on the badge. So I thought if I'm going to do that, I might as well paint this goalkeeper top, mightn't I? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this goalkeeper top painted. But this yellow is not very good. Apparently you have to stir it up loads. I know it's just running off. It is thin. Is that right? Does anyone know? Running off really well, wasn't it? Didn't look good when I opened it. Right, I'm getting filthy here. Who else is getting stressed that I'm painting on an AstroTurf? Here we go. Let's paint. I can paint the top. I can paint a solid top, he says before he balls it up. We're on to socks. We are on to the socks. Which, I won't lie, are easy.
All I want to
well,
do
not easy.
is just
easier.
make sure that my bottom red
So my camera died before I finished these bad boys on my last sort of take, I suppose. But I don't know where it'll come out on the camera. Kits are done. Callum, how bad are they, mate? Look at them dodgy collars, look at them dodgy badges. But kits are done. I've just watched a video on how to do hair and boots. So that's what we're going to do. And then it's all about weighting them and doing them. So the figures themselves, they're nearly done. So I've watched Callum's videos. An enemy says he does the boots first. But I want to do a couple of blonde players. So I'm going to do the blonde first. I'm just basically going to get darker and darker and darker. And then when I get to the colour that he tells you to use for boots and hair, I'll do that. Then, so 2 players in my team are going to be blonde. Wish me luck. One goalkeeper.
Why does this work so well?
Done. Wait for him to dry.
Because you are giving
Put him
people
in that little hole.
permission to be themselves.
I'll do the rest of these now.
Common grievance.
To maintain
First
your
player
busy
complete.
schedule.
Last one. Last one's complete. So a little bit of hair on this guy, and then it's all about, well, touch-ups, which I'll be honest, I can't be bothered to do. I'm going to leave the touch-ups because I like the roughness. It makes them almost look played with, I suppose. So I'm not going to do the touch-ups. But then it comes to the weighting them down and gluing them in. Well, I'm probably not going to play with them. So I'm not going to do that either. But on Callum's videos, he tells you how to weigh them down. He even goes through how to stick the stickers on a box. I just went with a normal Santiago box, didn't I? So I'm not too worried about that. But also the fact he tells you how to weigh them, glue the figures in, he shows you how to do everything. And let's be honest, you've seen how hard it is with me doing it. The guy's a genius. Callum, you need to do another one of these shows, man. Done. Done. My Feyenoord. Just got to put them bases in properly. Seriously, head over to Westwood Table Soccer, follow the playlist, buy the teams, buy the players, go and get involved. This is the way to get really good detail teams. I'm bad at this stuff anyway. Don't use me as an advert. Follow his instructions properly and you'll get one pucker team. He will not stay in there. Maybe I will get a bit of glue. Go in. Yep, there you go. Oh, I've touched his hair now. I didn't want to do that because I just painted it. There we go. Done. And there they are. Feyenoord. Can't remember the year. Hang on, I've got it here. 58-59. Painted really, really badly by me, but following some amazing instructions, honestly. You should see the comparison between these and Callum's. Mine are awful. His are amazing. I'll be honest, he gives you loads of techniques, which are really good to follow. I'm really bad at following instructions. So if anything, I just used it as how to paint and where to paint. But I did give it all a good go. But I'm just not a very good painter. It's true. I'm not a very good painter. You'll know that from many of the paintings you've seen on social media. It's probably best that I stick to collecting and not painting. Although I might dabble. Now I've got loads of paint, I might dabble and paint the odd one touch. Like I did for the Euros when I painted my own Finland because I couldn't buy one. I might do that sort of thing. Head over right now. Go see Callum. Tell him I said hello. He's on all the socials. Subscribe to his channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Give me thumbs up. Drop me comments. Abuse my team. Rate my team. Rate my painting. Be nice, but be honest. Be honest, it is awful. That'll do me for today. I'll be back very soon with loads of Subbuteo content. See you on the socials. And until we meet again on here, I'll see you soon. Don't forget, keep on flicking.